I thought you weren't going to hang out with me.
I didn't want to. I just told myself that I'm not George, who forgets his old friends because he's now one of the biggest boys in town.
You know, I can never forget you, Charles, and I mean it. I've been busy.
I've not been seeing you in the house whenever I come around.
I've been working in one of the companies, that's why I don't have time for myself.
Working in the company? That's big, man.
Yeah, I know, and I couldn't have done it without you.
How's the whole process of winning your lady's heart going?
It's quite a difficult task, and I think I'm giving up already and sticking to the deal.
You are giving up? Why would you give up? Thought you were so confident in yourself.
I am, but it's obvious she doesn't appreciate all I've been doing. She wants me to stick to the contract terms, and I think I'm going to do that.
The old George I know doesn't give up easily.
I'm going to have a woman of my own, like she got her own man. Just look at that young lady over there. She's kind of my spec, Charles.
You are not serious right now, are you?
I am serious. I just signaled her to come over.
I thought you stopped with all of this, done with the flirting life, and you want to win Esther's heart.
She's not giving in, so what do I do?
You try harder, man. Not this. I will go on to find a woman of my own. The lady is coming over.
Hello, mister. Did you signal me to come, or were you referring to my friend?
It was you I signaled. Please sit down. What would you like to have? A strong drink?
I'll have the same as what you're drinking.
Lydia, oh my, are my eyes deceiving me?
Good evening, ma.
This is where you are, around here, and you didn't even think of coming back home.
I can't come back home, ma. I've decided to find something doing with my life.
What thing do you want to do with your life that is more important than your family?
Ma, I hope my father is doing well.
Stop acting like you care. We took care of you when your good for nothing mommy left you, and this is how you want to repay us, Abby? By running away, right?
Ma, I'm very sorry for running away, but I have to go now.
How could I have let her slip off my hand? What wrongs have I done this girl?
What is wrong with George? Why is his phone switched off by this time of the night? This is totally unlike him. Why is it taking too long to get back? Called the office and they said he left earlier. Where could he possibly be? What's wrong with him? Why is he suddenly acting like this? Or has something bad happened to him?
He's not yet back.
Granny, he's not yet back. You should go in bed and resting for your body.
I can't sleep knowing you are this worried, and with George not yet home. There's no way I can be able to sleep well.
This is unlike him. Going out and turning off his phone. Why would he do that?
He's probably learning from you, won't you agree with me? I know you used to off your phone at times.
Only when I'm in a meeting, Granny. I will soon even go inside and sleep. I'm sure he's fine wherever he is right now.
Yeah, he's fine and he will be back home soon.
How do you know that, Granny? Did he call you?
Cause I know him. He will be home soon. He's not a man that sleeps outside the house. Plus I've called Charles already and he told me that the two of them are in the bar.
You called Charles? They're in the bar?
Yeah, but he will soon be home. So don't worry too much, my love. And you should talk to your man if you are not cool with his late nights.
Thank you, Grandma.
You won't believe who I ran into in the market.
Mommy, you saw her, right? Lydia!
Yes, I saw Lydia, your good for nothing daughter.
Where did you see her? Why didn't you bring her back home?
In the market, she was buying something from the same store I was in. You had to see the way she talked to me and walked out on me.
What? She walked out on you? Aren't you meant to slap her and drag her back home?
There's no way I could have done that day. She didn't even want to talk to me.
Now, I wish I was the one that had seen her. I would drag her back to this house and send her off to her groom's house this same day. Lydia, I will place a curse on her.
No need to. She's already cursed. Can't you see there's nothing good that can come out of her?
Mommy, you have to find her. If only I know where that her lover lives, she might be living with him. Because he was acting somehow when I asked him of her.
Anytime you see her lover, call me or raise an alarm that he's a thief. So people will gather him up and beat him until I come and he presents my daughter to me.
Why didn't you tell me it's your first time?
I wanted to get it off for quite a time, and you've helped me out already.
Your mouth is sharp, but your heart doesn't look like one to do this. So what happened? I mean, you've kept your virginity this long.
Well, I and my cousins made a vow to not lose our virginity till marriage, but the two of them were raped.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so why should I still keep mine? I've got no motivation anymore, and that's why I'm here. It's actually my first time in the club.
I knew it cause normally most ladies won't come. No matter how I would signal them, you want me to be the one to come to them.
I know that I just acted the way I did for my own reasons. I was tired of sitting there.
Send me your account details. I'll send you some money to take care of yourself. You've got my number, right?
Yes, I've got your number.
I'll call you by myself so you can still meet up. My advice is that you don't do this again. You know, be the good lady you are.
I've heard you. I've sent it to you.
I'll send you some money later. Should I drop you home?
No, I would still like to rest and relax a bit before going home.
Lock the door and flash me when you're home, or send me a message.
Is this how you are with the women you sleep with?
This is the first time in a long while that I'm doing this kind of stuff as well.
Don't tell me you're not sleeping because of Lydia.
I can't just put my head down and sleep peacefully. Like her thoughts keep coming to my mind. How can she run away from home?
What did you think that she will keep staying here when she has gotten a lover that is giving her money out there?
Which man will give her money? She's not good for anything.
You had to see the way she's looking all flashy. I know she's with a man.
Just like her mother. This was why I should have acted fast by marrying her off.
Even if you marry her, are you sure that you won't act this way and run away?
By the time she has like 2 children of her own, she won't run away.
Just forget about her.
I can't forget about her. I made losses on her mom, and now she also wants me to lose after all that I've done for her.
Just forget about her. She's not worth all the money you're spending, not one bit.
Look at my darling Sharon in there, the one that will bring good fortune for me. Let me even have money this week and send to her account.
Send also to my account. You know I'm the one that gave birth to her for you.
Where the hell are you coming from?
What kind of question is that?
Where are you coming from, George? Can you look at the time?
Do I ask where you're coming from whenever you return late from your outings?
Why aren't you answering the phone?
Why have you been blowing up my line, Queen Esther?
Stop with the queen stuff. I'm very serious here. Do you see me laughing?
Fine, you're serious here. I'm also serious here. What's the problem?
Turn off your phone. No calls, no messages.
I didn't see the need to do that. Last I remember, you complained that I was doing too much with everything that I was doing, remember?
So you're not acting like this.
How exactly am I acting, boss? Just how?
Are you tired of this whole stuff? You know we can sign out the contract.
So you think this is the cause of what we signed? Don't you also come home late?
I come home late.
I'm free to do whatever I like as much as you are free to do what you like. I remember you said this to me during our romantic date and now you are complaining that I come home late. Oh, is it because I didn't make you any sweet romantic dinner tonight?
You think I care about your dumb dinners?
We both don't stay in the same room, so you don't need to be waiting for me. And even if we do, we both know the themes attached to why you're even acting like you've been up waiting for me, unable to sleep.
George!
I don't have time for this. If you can act as you like, I can also act as I want.
I'm not interested in this whole stuff anymore.
Why not? Cause I came home late. See, you can do whatever you like. I don't care really, but you must pay me for the months I've stayed here.
George! George! You're walking out on me.
You're finally home, cheerleader.
Mom, what are you doing at home today?
So this is the time you always come home whenever I travel, right?
Not really, Mom. I didn't even want to come home. I wanted to stay over as my friend, but I have to read for a test tomorrow.
You are in your final year, and you are acting this way, Rose. Should you not be home studying to make sure you finish with good grades?
Trust me, Mom, I'll finish with good grades.
I will say you said so, cause anything less than upper class, it's not going to be accepted by me. I know how much I'm paying for your fees.
Yes, Mommy. So how was your trip?
It was fine. How is everything going at home?
It's going on well, Mom. Have you had something to eat?
Look at you, acting like you care about me. So if I go home since it's now you want to start cooking for me.
I didn't know you'd be coming today, Mom. You said next 2 days.
There was a change of plan. What of Lydia? Did she come around when I traveled?
I've not seen her for some time now. Any news of her whereabouts?
I'm asking you the question you are asking me. Have you seen her?
No, Mom, I haven't.
Rose, I know you two are very close, so just tell me if she has reached out to you.
Mom, even if she has, I can't tell you because as a lawyer, my client has got to trust me.
Rose, has she reached out to you?
Mom, fine. She hasn't reached out to me. I'm having headaches. I need to go and sleep.
You took alcohol.
I'm not a child. Remember this, Mom.
Don't just get pregnant at that, Rose.
Was I the one George just walked out on? He didn't even give me an explanation, but he just walked out on me. On me!
You both have started with your arguments again, right?
I'm sorry, Granny. We must have woken you up.
You should go and talk to George. This isn't like him to come home late or raise his voice on you. Something must be wrong with him.
Nothing is wrong with him. He's finally showing his true colors, Granny.
Hehe, is he doing that already? I don't see him as a pretender.
but as a pretender.
You can correct this late coming now that is still early, but if you let it linger for long, you are going to have to deal with it every day.
I won't have to. There's always an option for divorce.
I will never support that. No one is going for divorce in this house.
What if he continues to behave this way? What am I going to do?
That's why I said you will go and talk to him. Something is bothering him definitely.
I'm not going to talk to him. He will be the one to come and beg when he's calm. What are you doing here?
I came to talk to you about what happened between us earlier.
What about what happened? Sorry, what even happened?
We both shouldn't be fighting over little things like me coming home late. You would agree with me that you do that a lot of times as well.
So is this payback or what?
No, I'm not paying back anything. Sometimes as a man, I need to clear my head and those sweet side of me wouldn't be seen.
I get you.
Do you? Plus, you've not been appreciating all I've been doing for you all this while.
I have, and you know it. I'm not much of an outspoken woman.
You're definitely outspoken. I've heard you talk to Dennis and the way you are sweet towards him. You both talk every time.
Don't tell me you're jealous.
Would you blame me if I turn to be jealous? I mean, it's not my fault. You're a beautiful woman with a very lovely personality.
You're also a lovely man with a loving personality. But I'm curious, why are you faking it?
I'm not faking it. This is how I am.
You and Granny have a strong kind of bond that makes me think you use something on her, maybe like a charm.
If I were to use a charm, I won't use it on Granny, but you.
Do you still have that movie on your laptop? The one we didn't finish thanks to me. Can we watch it together?
Daddy, please! Daddy, please!
Stop begging me. You are going to die before I let you leave my house.
Please, Daddy! Daddy, please, I beg you, do not kill me, please, Daddy!
Are you going to come back home or do I have to kill you?
I don't want to come home. No one likes me there. Why can't you just let me be, Daddy? Why can't you all just leave me alone?
You want to go and meet that boy, right?
I don't want to meet any boy. I just want to be free and happy. That's all I have ever wanted for myself. I'm not happy in that house, but here, I'm free.
I'm going to be forced to kill you with my own hands before you do anything stupid like your mother.
I'm not my mother, Dad, but you have only treated me like her. Not for once have you showed me love or cared about me. Every day, you only make me feel sad, like a failure, Dad, like I was never meant to exist in the first place.
You have said enough. Are you coming home with me or you are not?
I'm not, Daddy.
Then you die. Get ready to meet your mother.
Lydia, what are you doing here?
I came to see you, Rose. It's been a while we last saw each other.
Why did you come? I didn't expect that you would even come over to see me. I actually wish you didn't even come.
Why is that? Your mom is going to call my stepmom, is that it? I'm even looking for a job. Hopefully, I get one soon.
I hope you get one, but if I see any openings, I'll let you know. You should start preparing to leave. My mom will soon be back from her outing.
I'm actually at home. You know I asked you Rose if you and Lydia have seen each other, but you lied to me and told me no.
I didn't lie, Mom. Ask Lydia here by yourself.
That's true, Ma. Today is the first time I'm seeing her in a very long time.
Why did you run away from home, Lydia? Do you have any idea how you've got everyone worried? Your mom, your dad.
I didn't mean to do that, but my dad was going to marry me off to the shoemaker.
That's not enough reason for you to leave your family. Do you know how worried they've all been looking for you?
That's true, but I have to stop letting my parents control me. I want to make my own decisions myself.
Well, you ladies should enjoy yourselves.
You shouldn't have come here, Lydia, but hope everything is going well where you are.
Yeah, everything is fine, and I've been learning how to calculate.
Good morning, beautiful.
George, how do you even end up dozing off?
As we watched the movie, you slept off in my arms and I didn't want to disturb you. You slept so beautifully, with a smile on your face.
So you were staring at me throughout the night?
You can't blame me for doing that, and don't worry, I didn't do anything to you, except for a few kisses, and you're the one who initiated it.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's the truth. So what will you like to have for breakfast, my queen, so I can get it ready for you? Or do you need me to make something special?
That would be so sweet. Dennis is calling. I would love to have some privacy on my own, so I'm going to ask you to leave. And don't worry about breakfast.
He's always calling at the wrong time, but this is actually my room. Remember, I came to watch the movie here.
Hello, baby. How was the night?
Always making stuff difficult. Why does Dennis keep calling every time? Why can't he let me and her have some good time together? Just why?
I have been having a bad feeling about everything though.
It's really nothing, Lydia.
I've been having scary dreams of my father wanting to kill me and like he's angry at me and wanting me to come home or else.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a lie. He might be mad at you for leaving, but you and I know you aren't at fault for leaving. They weren't treating you right.
They weren't, but do you think I was wrong to have left?
Of course not. You did the right thing by leaving. You stayed way too long, taking all their nonsense and disrespect towards you. I don't really know anyone that would have stayed that long in the house. As much as I would love us to keep talking, I think you should go home.
Yeah, that's true.
Since I have your number, it will be easy for two of us to talk on phone rather than you coming here because I don't feel comfortable with it.
Very good.
And stalkers?
Ma!
So you came here to see Rose, but you have forgotten all your family. You are staying with a man, right?
Rose, I have to get going. Ma, it was good to see you. My regards to Daddy.
Stay right there. Where do you think you're about to go? I'm talking to you and you're telling me it's good to see me.
Ma!
Lydia,
Daddy, there's no Lydia in this house anymore. Have you forgotten?
what do you mean there is no Lydia?
Then have you forgotten that she ran away from the house for some days now?
That's true, I've forgotten. But look at this living room, Sharon. Everywhere is unkept.
Yes, Daddy, I know. But Lydia isn't home to take care of it.
You should arrange all here. How are you even able to stay in this living room?
Daddy, I arranged this living room 2 days ago. I'm not doing that again. I'm tired and I still have plates to wash in the kitchen.
Are you telling me you've not washed the plates we used since last night?
I haven't, Dad. I've been busy. All these works aren't for me.
Where is your mother? I woke up and I didn't see her next to me.
I didn't see her as well, Dad. I'm even starving, although I've eaten bread and tea.
She didn't make breakfast?
Mommy didn't. She must have had to attend to something very, very important.
Let's leave your mother out of this. You should arrange this living room.
Daddy, I'll be going to school. I can't arrange the living room.
You better arrange it before going to any school. And don't make me shout on you.
All this is Lydia's job. It's not my job to arrange, Daddy.
Only God knows where that sister of yours is. But wherever she is, my curse will be on her unless she comes back to this house.
When did you wake up to make this?
Not quite long, ma. How was your night rest?
It was okay. And how was yours, son?
It was fine.
Did you and Esther sort out your issues already? Or are you two still fighting?
We did already, Granny. And thank you for yesterday's advice.
Oh, it's nothing. I won't ask why you spent a late hour yesterday. But I hope you are fine.
Yes, Granny, I'm fine. Yesterday was just one of those days.
Bad day at work or what exactly?
Not work, just general thoughts on life. And for a moment, I thought about letting go of things that didn't really matter to me.
You have been thinking so, it seems to me.
It's really nothing, Granny. I should go and give Esther a breakfast. I'm sure she's starving already.
You are running away from what's bothering you. Well, if you can't tell me what bothers you, you should tell your woman at least.
What if she doesn't care?
That doesn't sound like my daughter. She's a person who cares about you. And why wouldn't she care about you? I thought you said you both sorted out your issue.
I'm just thinking what, Granny?
Come on, shut up there. Let's go home right this moment.
I'm not going home, ma. I've told you already.
Do you want me to drag you out of here? Because I will happily drag you out. Or should I slap you again?
Auntie, you're not meant to slap her.
If you say anything there, I'll give you dirty slap. I know you're the one that encouraged her to do this stupid behavior and told her to run away, right?
Cass, what are you doing here?
I have nothing to say to you, Titi. Just want this daughter of yours. And as for you, Rose, let's go home this instant.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going back to that house.
Lydia, you should go with your mom.
She isn't my mother. I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere with her. And she can't force me.
Can you see what your daughter is causing? Can you see, Titi?
I am not going back to that house. I am not.
Auntie, why will you push her? This is a crime. You can't force her to go where she doesn't want. And she's an adult, not a baby. She can make decisions by herself.
Rose, get out of here this instant. To your room.
Lydia, the kitchen.
Get up this instant. Let's go home. Don't ask me again. Where is she going to? Lydia! Lydia!
Look at how this place is unkept, Sharon.
That is not my fault. Stop making me feel like it's my duty.
It's your duty as a woman to keep the whole house clean, just like Lydia.
Daddy, me and Lydia are two different people. You're training her to be a housewife. I, on the other hand, am being trained to be a career woman that will be in the office.
I know, but at least you should be able to keep your house clean.
I'll have a house help in my house who will be in charge of all these things.
So are you telling me now that if Lydia isn't found, this is how our house will always be, untidy, unkept, and your mom will be the one doing it?
Mom is also a housewife, Dad. She can do it if she wants. It's her house after all.
Is this what they are teaching you in school?
Should I boil the water for the tea for you, Dad?
I want to eat swallow this morning, and I want you to make it for me. And if you don't make it, you can as well forget about me paying your school fees and arrange this kitchen.
Daddy, I can't make it. Where is mommy now?